Yeah. What's up? Hey, what's going on? Hello, everybody. How are y'all doing today? I hope you had an awesome 4th. I guess I apparently have autoplay on. I usually don't have that on. Get that out of here, boy. Oh, anyway, what is going on? It's your boy Z-Rex, no noise. It's the day after the 4th of July in 2021, man. Shot a bunch of fireworks last night, had a great time. Grilled, chilled, drank, boom, boom, beer, barbecue, and booms, man. It don't get much better than that. Hell. Especially in that butter down old Tejas, man. They're talking about now, sitting down then. Anyway. It's the Monday after the 4th, and since the 4th was on a Sunday, equity markets are closed, stock markets closed. Guess that's redundant. Kind of just a chill day. This week is probably not going to be super crazy. A lot of people are on vacation this week, so Bitcoin kind of giving up some gains over the last few days, which kind of sucked. But, you know, what are you going to do? It is what it is, man. It is what it is. All right, let's jump into some price action. Enough of rambling about that. All right, let's see. Oh, yeah, nothing really here. Same shit, different day. Mama Bear, that's all we got to really look at. Yeah, this kind of sucks. I don't like this. It was starting to look actually fairly decent. And look at this. One more attempt up into this trend line. And you can see that the market is very, very much respecting this RSI trend line. We are making kind of like a little triangle down here, though. Let's see. Yeah, it's kind of sloppy, but it's definitely some type of kind of triangle, either like this, or maybe if you wanted to make a real tiny one, something like that. All right, so there's some kind of a triangle kind of thing going in here. And, I mean, it looked a lot better over the weekend. I was like, oh, okay, up into the 4th. Look at that 4th of July pump and then dump right in the face. So that kind of sucks, and that is a lower high on even the lowest time frame. It hasn't made a lower low yet. We are kind of just barely incrementally making higher lows at this point, threatening to kind of break and breach this, and it's getting hard to draw this without it breaching. Not that diagonal trend lines are that important, but right now we're just looking at mostly the higher lows intact here. And I mean, we're still hovering above the mama again, so maybe this just is another attempt before, but I don't know, man. This is just getting really, really sloppy, ugly. I mean, we're just super trapped at the very bottom end of this range, which does kind of suck. I mean, the market so far since, what is that, about the 22nd, is accepting prices sub 36,000, so that is a little bit concerning. The weekly, this is a kind of ride or die moment right here. We still got pretty much the whole damn week, though, so not really any benefit to looking at that right now. What the 2-day do? That closes today. Yeah, I mean, that's lackluster. We don't want to see this 2-day close below about 33.5, though. That would look kind of ugly, and I'd probably look for like 31 something if that happened. Oh, the 3-day also closes today, and really just it needs to just close above this horizontal that we've been at for a while. But man, just getting worked right now by that 10 simple. And that 21 EMA, as soon as the daily gets above there a little bit, it just is like immediate rejection. And we just can't get no love here yet. So we just kind of have to hurry up and wait. We are getting caught right on the 458 mama, which we did get caught last time on it. So, and a little time right here, blew through right here. But you can see it is respecting this as of now. It would have been a lot nicer to see this make a higher high, or at least come up and test it. But, you know, you get what you get. And, oh man, this is just super consolidation. How about on the crack time frames? Are we getting anything going on? No. No, we're actually resetting on the crack time frames bearishly. Damn, yeah, so that sucks. I'm not really seeing anything super, super sexy. I can't even really make up any hopium for this either. Which, whatever, I'm not trying to, like, do that. I'm definitely not no moon boy by any means. It's only going up. Pull up the stock to flow model. See, look, it goes up. Just up and to the right. See, look at that. It's the perfect chart. There's stock to flow. It's going to do that. It's like, okay. Doesn't even work on metals, which is what it was derived from. But whatever. I digress. Who cares about that? Really, really need to hold this these lows right here. And on the daily, we can see it a little bit better. Yeah, I mean, 33K, really, I don't want to see it get below 33.5 on a daily. I think that's going to be kind of ugly. I might be splitting hairs there a little bit, though, as I say that out loud. But, yeah, definitely this horizontal. I think any daily close back below this, I think engages a test into the 20s. So, and I'm not really expecting anything to happen today, just stupid range trading, because it's going to be a real low volume day. I mean, you can already see that. Look at this abysmal volume. It's just starting to creep up today, though, from, the weekend. So, we'll have to just see what happens. Let's go to futures. Nope, futures aren't open. Ethereum trying to hold off its 21. So, Ethereum showing a little bit more relative strength here. Yeah, bouncing off this kind of trend line right here. Really a lot of support building up right around that 2K to like 2050. We're kind of looking back over here in the last video. I know it's been a few days, so with the weekend, it was just hard to squeeze that in. I had my kid over the whole weekend. No worries. But yeah, this actually looks fairly constructive. Look, Ethereum actually has a higher high. Not a higher low yet. It's kind of megaphone patterning out here like this, sort of. So, not quite a higher low. It really needs to hold kind of this zone right here around 21. Just a little bit under 21. Maybe just 21, give or take, like $50. Really needs to hold that. Let's see. 3-day and 2-day actually look pretty good on Ethereum. When is that stupid EIP thing coming out? Look at that. It's like number 3. London Fork enters testnet as difficulty bomb sees delays. I don't know. I thought this was already supposed to happen, but I guess not. Why the hesitation? I don't know. I don't really watch news that much. I'm just a little bit curious. Percent change. Da 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 da. Doesn't say. Doesn't say. Doesn't say. Blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. I don't know what the hell is it supposed to be. June 24th. Oh, it's on the test net, so I guess it's already live. I guess, did something not go right on it? I don't know. I'm not going to read all this crap. I don't really care. But I was just a little, like, slightly curious, because, I mean, this is starting to try to look okay. And I do like this weekly engulfing last week, so that's cool. So if we can really hover above about 2,100 on Ethereum, I mean, it's actually building a pretty decent case here. Not too shabby. You can see it went right to this damn horizontal, though. We were targeting about that 2,400 level. Oh, excuse me. I don't know what happened. I guess the fireworks ramped up my allergies a little bit last night. All that lovely, lovely Chinese smoke from those. I'm sure it's super healthy for you. Thank goodness it's only twice a year, right? We'd probably all have cancer real fast. Hopefully they didn't put the Wuhan flu in that shit. No, I'm just kidding. Why is this opening? Oh my god, I don't even know how this update got on here, how it got on my tools to taskbar, but I don't even want it on there. Anyway, this looks okay right here, as long as it's holding about, yeah, that 21 hundo handle. And I do like this. I would like to see a confirmed higher low, though. And how do we get that? We got to base out around here in that 2100 handle. And then we've got to at least come back up and attempt the mid 2300s. So the one thing that is, I guess, a little bit concerning I just saw is this 200 across on the 458, which hasn't happened in, holy shit. It actually hasn't happened since all the way back last fall at 300 and something bucks. Holy crap, man. Oh, that's kind of concerning, but not really. You can see a couple times it has just blown back through it as a base area, so, which even if this is going to sell off more, it does seem like bulls should be able to get it at least a little bit higher, right? But they're just not doing very good, man. Just getting worked. Looks like 55 is going to be kind of the area for now, but maybe that major horizontal at 2400, and then really it's a fat range here from like pretty much like 21 to 24. So as long as it's in that, it's just kind of ping ponging. There's no oscillator down. I mean, they're all pretty damn neutral. They're very spaghettied out. Even on the daily is starting to get a little bit bullish, like the most bullish that it has gotten since the big sell-off. So that's kind of cool for bulls. We don't have it on DMI yet. They're still battling out. DMI is almost always slower, though. So any daily closure above 2400, though, I do think brings us up to probably 25. And if bulls really want to get going, like 27. But we'll just have to see. All right, Litecoin. All these are going to look the same, getting worked by the 21. ETC actually is still, wow, okay, so not quite all the same. ETC is actually holding this, it's kind of flagging out right here. This is a little bit different posturing, as soon as I say that. It is getting a little bit heavy on the 458, though, but, hold on, lower here and higher. Oh, we do have some divergence that's right here between this point and this point. So maybe that ends up playing out. As long as it's holding about $51, it actually looks okay, man. Not too bad, ETC. That's surprising. And bulls actually are maintaining very slight dominance on both oscillators. Very interesting. Pretty sloppy chart. Broke this stupid trend line. Didn't even matter. Back below this horizontal, kind of like Bitcoin, 63-ish pennies. I'd look for a low test of this range. Yeah, kind of breaking this. Same thing, about 24 pennies. Yeah, it's not looking too great. A lot of these charts. A lot of these charts do look the same, so ETC is just an outlier. Dot looks terrible. It's like it's like bearish flagging out. See if we flip this over, you're like, oh damn, that looks bullish as hell. Well, shit. Oh man, yeah, that smoke definitely messed me up. I had no allergy problems until last night, but that's okay. Any price action sub 14 boners probably gets us to like between 9 and 11. Oh man, great numbers, right? No, just kidding. Yeah, sideways, just whatever. I'm not even gonna zoom in because it's just whatever. ADA is also kind of on the ETC train a little bit here, above its kind of low end consolidation horizontal range, and as long as this thing's holding about low 130s, it actually looks okay. Yeah, look at this. Higher highs, higher lows consistently on the 458. This actually looks pretty good. I kind of like this chart. Of course, it doesn't matter if Mama Bear doesn't want to do anything. And as long as Mama Bear kind of hovers around here, it'll be okay. But if that bitch goes below 32K, you can start looking for these to sayonara action. But hey, so far, this one in ETC looking a little bit better. Funny, both kind of Ethereum competitors. Link, booty, tear. This sucks. This chart sucks. This chart sucks too. This chart doesn't suck as bad. You got a little bit of dominance from the bulls and the RSI, but nothing to write home about. You do have higher lows and higher highs kind of on this formation, but let's see, you probably have it on EOS too. Yeah, it's a little sloppier. And Link, yeah, Link doesn't have it. So BCH definitely, well, it's I got a lower or even high here. So it's got a pretty tight range, though, 470 to about 535. And until I don't really care about it until it gets out of that. And even then, I don't really care about it until Mama Bear does something. So daily BSV. Not great. I mean, a little support at like mid 130s, but it's not very good. XMR just struggling here. Yeah, I mean, the bulls are trying to get some momentum on the RSI, but I mean, it's nothing to ride home about. There's a lot of sellers right at 225. So it is kind of making like a sloppy ascending triangle at the bottom of this candle. So that's kind of a weird place to do that, because it's really just going to target like the upper end of the range, which would be a pretty good run, to be fair. But I mean, the 10 simple's trying to curl up. So, I mean, the bulls are like half-heartedly trying. They're half-assing it. And we're between the 200 and the 377, almost exactly in the middle, the longer-term MAs. So, y'all know I don't like to really mess with anything in that. Zcash, blah, whatever. I mean, bulls are trying like on the RSI, but it's just not enough right now for me to even care. Not enough. Doge rolling back over. If Doge closes like this, sub 23, man, we are in the 23. This is where we don't want to be for bulls. Sub 23.5 is very bad for Doge. If it closes this daily like this, I would be looking for probably a run to, let's see some fib action, probably to 20 cents. And if it wants to get real deep into the upper teens, and it better get held up there, or it's probably, man, if it breaks down from this formation, it's going to go sub 10. So do be ready for that. And then the upside of that is just 28, 29 cents, really 30. As long as it's below 30, it's just not bullish either. Hex trying to do something here too. It does have a reset on the, oh no, it doesn't. It's just both, wow, both of these were just in the weak zone. So it's just one is finally trying to assert a little bit of dominance. But hey, as long as it's above about, 7 pennies, 7.5 pennies, it's okay. It's okay, and it is making higher lows, higher highs. And the 458 actually has a pretty good read with, about upper sevens, about 7.7 cents as the major support on that, but really about the same range as the mid sevens. So not terrible, but again, Mama Bear. Gold's rallying a little bit, so futures are open, but the stock market is closed. And so futures rallying a little bit, looking all right here. Okay, the 3 hours actually looking nice and reset on. Doesn't have DMI yet, but has everything else. So maybe a little bit of pop. It is just the 3 hours, so that one can get whipped around a lot. Really, this horizontal, as long as it's holding this, 1760s area, it looks okay. What does the 2-day look like? I do like that it's bouncing off this 2-day. If we get a rally up here and start hovering back above about 1820-ish, give or take $5-10, I would consider this just a little stupid Fed kind of sell-off, and I would look for a retest of probably the upper 1800s if that could happen. If we get back up here and get rejected, though, swiftly at like 1820s, I would be a little bit concerned, but it's looking pretty damn decent right now. What about the weekly? Weekly Mama is right here. Yeah, look at that. Weekly Mama is showing major resistance right about where we're at now. And this is like a bullshit day. No one's really trading today. So, yeah, look at the volume. You can even see on the volume down here. Look at this. It's like the lowest it's been in forever. Back over here, December. And December. So we got like December abysmal volume right now on this. So not really going to trust a lot of moves on these, and I'll probably just leave it off there because we need the market to be open and for everybody to be trading. So let's just wrap it up with BTC. It looks okay. Just, man, any price, though, I think even just wicking below 32.5, if we just wick below 32.5, I think we're gonna get some breakdown on this. So let's not have that happen for the bulls. If you're bears, that's definitely what you want to see. And then for the upside, man, this is just making lower highs still. So until we can take out like 36K on a daily, I mean, it's not super sexy to the upside either. So, but it's all good. I think that's it, man. Much love. Appreciate y'all tuning in. A little fast video today. I will catch y'all mañana for a full session. And the markets and equities and everything will be open. So, yay. All right, guys. Much love. I'll see y'all tomorrow. I hope y'all have a great holiday if you have today off. If not, thank you for going to work. We appreciate the stores that are open. Much love. We'll see y'all in. Peace.